Cave Crawler is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. It is a very classic platformer with jumping controls similar to Super Mario Bros. 1, which means slightly floaty movement, which isn't necessarily a negative thing, and a shooting ability similar to the Mega Man games. There is however a much bigger emphasis on platforming than on shooting in Cave Crawler. The game is also noticeably easier than the Mega Man games. Funnily enough, I've read people both complaining about too low as well as too high difficulty. Cave Crawler consists of 7 levels, including a tutorial and a bonus stage. If anything, I would rate the game as a bit too forgiving with its 4 lives, that allow you to make a couple of mistakes. The game is unfortunately also way too short. Your first playthrough shouldn't take longer than 15 to 20 minutes. This is a bit brief. A higher replay value through additional difficulty settings, scoreboards or speedrun possibilities would have definitely been much appreciated. More levels would have also been nice. The game sadly lacks any kind of real story or lore. You're just a guy who explores caves for reasons only known to him. Nonetheless, what is there is actually quite good. The levels progressively implement new gameplay elements and enemy types within the limited scope. And there's even a boss fight in the 5th level. The enemy AI is serviceable, but certainly not the best, and you will sometimes see them simply walking off platforms into the abyss. I nevertheless enjoyed the platforming quite a bit. The game recognizes short and long jumps and even allows you to slightly correct your jumps. It definitely indeed reminded me of a lot of older NES games, like the early Mario games. Cave Crawler is also through its visual styles and sound effects very reminiscent of these good old 8-bit video games. Something that might not be to everybody's taste, but was certainly appreciated by me. Cave Crawler is definitely worth a look for fans of 2D platformers, and manages to create a fitting atmosphere. The lack of content and replay value unfortunately holds it back a lot, but I still really enjoyed my time with the game. 6.5 out of 10.